grab my mouse. Oh, hell. Let me turn that airbag on too. Okay. Oh, I need to move this one over just a little bit. There we go. All right. I need this little quarter. Don't judge me. Hey, hey. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in already. I'm trying to move my little cushion. Yes. Oh. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in already. Y'all already know what time it is. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. You see it. I always do that. How do I do that? Where it ain't no fucking limits, period. I hope y'all had a good weekend and a good Labor Day. Yes. So I actually totally forgot all about Labor Day. So don't condemn me. But I forgot about Labor Day, and I was thinking that we was going to be on the couch yesterday. And I didn't come because I was like, oh my God, like some of these people are literally just getting time off from work and time to spend time with their family. So I didn't want to take that away from you guys. It was time for me to spend time with my family as well. They don't get off a lot. So whenever they do get off, it's like, yeah, let's spend this time. So during holidays, if I do go live, it's because, shit, I tried not to invade you guys' time. You know what I mean? I want time with you, but I also want you to spend time with your family. So if ever there is a holiday like last year during the Christmas time, I did all of my podcasting in the morning. So during like holiday times, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, I would go live in the morning. So if you're a morning person, excuse me, you'll catch me in the mornings on those times. So, you know, all you gotta do is subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you never miss anything. Subscribe to the Spotify and Pandora. That way, if I ever do go live, whether it's in the morning, whether it's at nighttime, whether it's on a Wednesday, you'll never miss it because you're subscribed to all of my channels. Just saying. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you check on your strong friends. Check on your people. Anybody that you fuck with, make sure that you check on them and let them know that you're thinking of them, that you love them. We don't want any time to go by without acknowledging our peoples or letting them know that we're thinking of them or they're thought of. Life is too short. Life is way too short for us to forget about our people. There are a few ladies that just passed away. It's prison, jail, felon talk this whole week. And some of our ladies just passed away. And it's devastating. You know, anytime you lose anyone, it's devastating, especially when you literally just got done talking to them. You know, it's like, damn, I just got done talking to that person, and then all of a sudden, life be lifing. And sometimes it doesn't go the way we plan. So check on your peoples. Anybody that you know that's in a hospital, make sure that you do a wellness check. Anybody that you know that's locked up, write them. I'm not saying put money on their books, but if you do, that's a plus. But write them. Write your peoples. If you haven't already done so, you still can vote for the OKC People Choice Awards. It's on Facebook. Type in OKC People Choice Awards, and it should take you to an event page. If it doesn't take you to the event page, just go to the event page, scroll down to discussions, click discussions, and go all the way down. And you'll see there's different categories. Vote for The Couch as your favorite local podcaster, and vote for Janelle for your favorite female vocalist. Of course, I am Janelle, if you didn't know. If you're like, oh, okay, we voting for people's. No, that's me still. Okay, so make sure that you go and vote for me. Vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. I would appreciate your vote. And everybody that's already voted for me, I appreciate you so much. Shout out to y'all. I definitely appreciate everybody that voted for me last year to get me my award last year. I'm hoping to get it again this year because I love what I do. And it's not a lot of people who's consistent, which shout out to all the podcasters that's out there doing a motherfucking thing. Because you guys, any content creator, we are literally creating for money. I know I am. So, anytime you're on Facebook, send some stars. Anytime you're on like Big O or TikTok, send some gifts. Don't be stingy. Don't be sitting on them gifts. Send them out. If you want to support The Couch, it's never mandatory, but it's always appreciated. You can Cash App, PayPal, or Chime, THA, real JANELL, or TRJ Merch. That's on Cash App. Or you can send me stars, gifts, whatever. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. That's all we trying to spread. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping. We sitting on the motherfucking couch. And it's prison jail felon talk this whole week. I will be on the couch tomorrow because I wasn't on the couch yesterday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will be on the couch this week. So make sure that you stay tuned in because you don't want to miss a couch. Let's get it.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time, you don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
And I mean none.
If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. Ain't on my time now, hard to prove something. I made up my time. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. And I promise the best. I stand on my word, and I promise you that. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. My time now, hard to prove something. My time. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. And I promise the best. I stand on my word, and I promise you that. I'm gonna be something. So if you was out and I'll show you how I'm in my own plan. No man gon' take me off my square. But if you take me there, I'll show you why I don't play. It ain't a game. You say you care for who you cross. That's why it pays to be the boss. Yeah. One call I can get you hard. And they be busting you down like some soft. Yeah, really don't gotta say much, but you can see that I got all the flash. Yeah. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. And on my time now, I to do something. I made all my time. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing.
Whatever it is.
I stand on my word, and I promise you that. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. I did my time now, I to do something. My time. I said and I don't do no bluffing. I stand on my word, and I promise you that. I promise to God if I don't become great, it's because they can't handle the real. And if I'm lying, put that on the Bible. Play back and call it a deal. People be lying, let's keep it real. The shit you be saying, I can't even feel. So a lot of times I'm so low, cause people be switching like roles in the field. I don't have time for the haters, and I don't have time to be playing these games. If I said something, I'm in it. I'm setting examples, I don't wanna be like these players. I made a name for myself, no one really gave me no help. I came in the game and I swear I didn't give them hell. I don't need you to apologize, you already showed me who you really truly are. I'm not even judging you, just saying that what you did say you would have to say. But it's okay, I'm doing great, I get to the great. If I cut you off, it's cause you was fake and I won't see you later. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. give up, then it'll be all for nothing. I need all my time now, I have to prove something. I made up my time. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. I told you about, I stand on my word, and I promise you that I will. If I give up, then it'll be all for nothing. If I give up, then it'll be all for nothing. I did my time now, I have to prove something. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. I promise you that I'm my word.
I love you too, Sarah. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Okay. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Yesterday was a holiday, so I will be on today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. This whole week is Prison Jail Felon Talk. I did extend the name of Prison Talk because somebody hit me up and they was like, well, what if you, it says, damn, who this? Oh, I'm Janelle. Oh, you talking about that was singing? That was me. That was from my new album, Elevate. That song was called All for Nothing. But, thank you though. Yeah. So if you haven't already done so, subscribe to all of the channels, the YouTube, the everywhere, because like I said, I'm going to be on this whole week. And again, I extended the name of Prison Jail Felon Talk because there was people hitting me up like, yo, I've never been to prison, but I've been to jail. Or, hey, I've never been to either, but I do have a felony. So I extended it because you never know which category you might fall into. And if that is you, then you never know what your story might could do for somebody else. I am personally a felon, and I've been to prison, and I've been to jail. So I fall into all of those categories. I did 9 years for shooting a man that raped me. And I made it a point to make sure that I do Prison Jail Felon Talk every month on the couch, because there's always something going on when it comes to the prison system. And the only way we could change things if we consistently talk about it and we stand on what the fuck we talking about. And that's just period. So because I did so much time and I witnessed a lot of different things, I can never forget the things that I went through. I can never stop fighting for the ones that's still locked up, for the ones that might have to go through the same things we went through or worse, which it has gotten worse since we have been in. It's a lot of women and men that have nobody to sit out here and fight for them. And it's so much shit going on in there. Officers corrupt. If y'all didn't watch last month when I had a previous officer that used to work at the same facility that we were at, Mabel Bassett Correctional Center, she was speaking on the corruption of the officers. There are officers that are corrupt. And if you think it's not happening, then you are sadly mistaken. It's happening. It's happening all over, not just in Oklahoma. I just so happened to have an Oklahoma officer speak on it. But and I do want to apologize ahead of time, because lately I've been noticing on the couch, because I go back and I re-listen to myself. But I noticed that I've been stuttering or saying things the wrong way. And it's not because I'm illiterate or anything like that. It's because I have some issues in this area that I'm about to get surgery for. And it affects my train of thought sometimes. That's why I always have to write things down. But off of that, anyways. So share your story, share your truth. You never know what your story can do for somebody else. I always like to speak on some of the things that I went through, whether it be positive or negative, because you never know who might be listening that it can help. And it wasn't always bad in prison. I'm not going to lie and say it was. I met my beautiful wife there, It wasn't always bad. There was things, there were events There were functions, there was church, there was different things that you can do on a yard that can help you with your time. That can help you not even think about doing time. And sometimes, I know this sounds fucked up, but if you are the type of person who watching something like the news can affect you and your thoughts and your mood, I wouldn't watch, anything like the news in prison. I wouldn't do anything that, I wouldn't even talk to the outside world. I know that sounds fucked up, but like, when you're in prison, you don't want to think about the things that you're missing out on. You don't want to see the things that you're missing out on. And sometimes in order to do that, you have to not talk to people that's out there. And like I said, it sounds fucked up because a lot of people, they love letters. They need letters. Letters get you by. But there are some people that no conversation with anyone from the outside world can get them by. And the reason why I say that is because when you're not thinking about like what your mom and dad is going through, or your sister, or when you're not thinking about that constantly and you literally are just thinking about today, this is what I'm gonna do right now on the yard. This is on the yard this, on the yard that. I gotta go to chow. I gotta wake up and go to pill line. When you're focused on just that and you're not letting your mind veer off, you literally have less time mind fucking yourself than if you talk to people that's in the world. And again, it sounds fucked up because it can go either way when it comes to communicating with the outside world. You can either get cheerful and keep pushing and know that there's people out there waiting on you, or you can be on the phone arguing and getting bad news all the time about what's going on in the world. That'll make you literally like mind fuck yourself to the point where you like, you know what, I don't even want to fucking talk to these people no more. Your parents, your siblings, it makes it hard. It makes your time harder when you're stressing about what's going on in the world, or just period about things that you cannot control. When you see things that you can't control on the news, one of your best friends just got killed on the news, and you're like, oh my God, I can't go to their funeral. It's nothing that you can do. So then you got yourself in this depression, and there's not really much you can do for depression in prison. So you're literally stuck in this mind-fucking stage with no one to really talk to because you don't really trust, because there's so many people that will use what you're going through against you on the yard. You think they give a fuck about if it hurts your feelings or not? No, they don't. They're going to say and do whatever they want to hurt you. So that's why a lot of people keep their feelings in, keep their emotions in. They don't tell people what's really going on in their head because somebody's going to use it against them one day if they get mad. If you don't pay somebody back their little noodle, and I'm not saying it like it's just a little noodle, because if you owe me a noodle, I want my motherfucking noodle back. And if I say double or nothing, double or fucking nothing. But if you don't pay somebody back their noodle, they are going to be on your head. They going to be calling you all type of names. Disrespect you behind that noodle until they get it back. And anything that you ever told them, you don't think they won't bring it up? They will. They will bring it up and they'll throw it in your face. And the difference between somebody throwing something in your face in the world than somebody throwing something in your face on the yard. Is in the world, you can just leave. You can go wherever. You can take a drive. You can take a walk. You can literally do whatever besides be in front of that fucking person that just disrespected the fuck out of you. In prison, you ain't going nowhere. The person that disrespected you, they're 2 feet away from you. They're not going anywhere. And they gonna keep on disrespecting you until one of you guys bust a move. And if you don't bust a move, then they punked you in their eyes. And if anybody was watching, then you look like you got punked. Thank you. Hey, Faith. I love you. Then you look like you got punked in their eyes. And you don't want that in prison. You don't want someone to feel like they're superior over you. Yep, exactly. That's why you stand up for yourself. You don't want someone to feel like they're punking you, or don't ever let nobody feel like that in prison. Once they feel like that, once they get that feeling and you give that to them, it's over with. Everyone is going to try you. Everyone. They're going to try you until you can't be tried anymore. And then when it's all said and done, you literally like fighting for your fucking life. You can't even get any real sleep because they steady trying you. Standing over your bunk being loud. Cutting you in line for the microwave. Erasing your name on the list for the TV. They don't give a fuck. Once you allow somebody to punk you, because it's not that they just punked you and it just happened. No, you allowed them to punk you. And now everything that happens is because you allowed them to punk you. Now, sometimes we allow people to do shit like that in prison because we don't want to get in trouble. We don't want to misconduct. Hey, Anthony. We don't want to misconduct. We're thinking about the number system, the level system. We're thinking about that. We're not thinking about our reputation or how people's looking at us or if we're a punk or not. Some are just like concerned about just going home. And if going home means letting you punk me and me not fighting, then that's what I have to do. But when you do that, it fucks your reputation up. What if you don't make commutation at the end of this year? Then everything you just dealt with at the beginning of this year, getting punked, talk shit to, you dealt with that. Now, the whole year's passed by. Exactly. The whole year's passed by. You didn't make it. Now the next year passed by and they still punking you. Now you really got to pick or choose if you're going to beat their ass or not. Because you didn't get commutation. You didn't get parole. So now you have nothing to look forward to, nothing to fight for, nothing to not fight for. So when that next year comes, if the wrong person say the wrong thing, what you have to do, what you have to do is if you had allowed people to punk you in the beginning of the year because you thought you was going to go home and you didn't end up going home, is the very first person that tried to pick on you, you beat them to a bloody pulp. You hear me? To a bloody pulp. And I know it sounds fucked up, but you've already allowed too many people to punk you. So this next year, you got to show them that the only reason why they was able to do that was because you had commutation or parole coming up. Now, none of that shit is sliding. Okay? Notice that none of those same people pull the same shit out here in the world to you. Or the ones that was trying to punk you in the prison. Notice that none of them came out in the world doing that. None of them did. Because there's nothing stopping you from fucking them the fuck up. Nothing. There's nobody holding you back. There's no misconduct that you'll possibly get. Now, arrested you may. If they decide to snitch. If they decide that they don't, hey, I ain't taking this ass whooping, bitch, you going to jail. If they decide that, then there's that. But other than that, it's nothing stopping you from. But that's why they don't come out here with that rah-rah. They could punk you in prison, but once you get out and you realize that the only reason why you was actually punking somebody was because they wanted to go home, they home now. They home now. And a lot of them, the bullies, the ones that was always fighting in prison, they not doing that right now, I guarantee you. I guarantee you. 9 times out of 10, they'll get out and they'll apologize to you because, like I always say, when you're in prison, you literally have to be someone that you're not. A scary person will do what? A scary person will fight you. A scary person will kill you. If a motherfucker is scared, imagine if they had a gun and somebody scared them. Ah! Ah! You feel me? A scary motherfucker, if they scared for their life, they not thinking about no consequences. They thinking about how they about to get your ass. Because they scared for you to get them first. So anybody can kill anybody and anybody can fight. But are you really about that life? Like, you could punk somebody with people holding you back and all of that on the yard, but you can't get out in the world and do that same shit that y'all was doing in prison. Right, Face. I know I ain't lying, because I'm telling you, it's almost comical when you know what's what. Like, you know your worth, so you really not gonna stoop to a lot of certain shit in prison. But whenever you finally do, and people like, oh my God, I didn't know that you would. I mean, because people not just going to keep letting you punk them. People not, if somebody keep doing this to you, eventually you going to do what? Beat they fucking ass, because why the fuck is you tapping on my goddamn forehead? Why? Fights in prison can go either way. You literally can catch a case fighting with somebody. Even if they ran up on you, you can hit somebody the wrong way and they can die instantly. That's another charge. And if you're one of those ones that you want to pick up something when you fight, a lot of times you'll catch people picking up lock and socks. A lock and a sock is not, I don't know if you guys realize how heavy that is, but it's not, that lock doesn't have a mind of its own. It's not gonna hold back when it knows it's touching the skull, or no, it's gonna keep fucking some shit up. It's gonna crack some heads. A lot of the fights in prison, to me, there was a lot of fights, but I feel like the majority of fights was relationship fights. It was relationship fights. But we'll get more into that in just a second, right after these messages. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Ain't no fucking limits. If you just now tuning in, follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. It says, you are so amazing and inspirational. You speak so much truth. I really appreciate you. You're very special. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Anthony. That means so much to me. Y'all, we're going to jump right into a song, and we're going to keep it moving. It's Prison Jail Felon Talk this whole week. So you will see glow-ups behind me, and our friends that's still in, and even the ones that we've lost just recently and over the years. So pay attention to what's back here on the Stand By Me, because you never know who you might see that has a glow up, or you never know what information you might see back here that might touch you in the way that you need to be touched. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Let's get into the next song. This is our theme song. And I still got merch available. Oh, let me go get it. She's at work.
Hey, big slime, I did big time. Giving up the mids, they took me straight off the front line. I'm not lying. I'm watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. And the judge just dismissed me like I was dumb too. Bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. In reality, he said it like it was supposed to. Cat calls down the hall, that's what them folks do. Brown bag, bologna sandwich in them jumpsuits. My cellmate just did 100 years on some dumb shit. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in the cell is just like being in the grave. If ain't no money on your books, then you ain't eating shit. You better pray that you can mail a penitentiary gift. For them lonely days, a visitation list from your family and your friends, that's a major lift. And your spirit, all the drama on the yard, you wanna forget it. Yeah. Behind these walls is different, and you wouldn't understand if you didn't live it. Ay, big slime, I did big time. Ay, and next to me out the front line, I'm still scarred from doing my time. And everybody said I should let go. I'm trying, but it did something to my mental. Enter at the pin, you know I'm still 10 toes. You know, now you know, I hold my own, that ain't wrong. And I know I gotta think different, cause if I don't, then I guess I be the same nigga. Wait, I'm trying to let it go. I'm trying to be a better person so I don't have to get physical. I gotta get my money right for the limelight. I don't care who judging if they don't know doing time now. Trying to be an example to my fans and all my peoples and my nieces and my nephew. Big slime, I did big time. Sitting in the cold cell in the daytime. Your time be fine, but it's not like the world, no. Big slime, I did big time. Giving up them years, they took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. And watching my mama cry up in that courtroom.
Thank you.
And the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Damn. End of the days, cause living in the cell is just like being in the cave.
That's right. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. And also visit THACouch.com. It's Prison Jail Felon Talk this whole week. I will be live today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. I didn't get to go live yesterday because it was a holiday. So I will be live today, tomorrow, and Thursday and Friday. So again, it's Prison Jail Felon Talk. If you've done any time, you're on the couch. Happy birthday to all the Virgos that's there. Shout out to y'all. Your birthday is your season. It's your season, but y'all have to wrap it up real soon. Okay? Okay? Yeah. But happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Virgos. Also, any of the merch that you guys did just see, you're more than welcome to purchase it. I have merch available. I got Ain't No Fucking Limits shirts. And on the back of it, it says none the fuck. I also have couch potato shirts Any of my merch, you guys make sure to DM me. I'll make sure to send you all the information. I appreciate everybody that's been streaming my new album, Elevate. Keep streaming my new album, Elevate. Don't stop. Don't stop. I did just drop a new video, and it is my So Gone video shot by my beautiful wife. Shots by Sequel. Make sure that you follow her on all social media. Shots by Sequel. Sequel Studios on Facebook. Shot by my beautiful wife. It's so dope. If you haven't already seen it, make sure that you go run the views up. Get that motherfucker to 1 million views. I'm trying to make it to 1 million views at least by the end of this year for that video. Why not? And the only way we can do it is if we share it, like it, tell people about it, watch it. You feel me? So keep doing that. So Gone video out now. This month we will be talking about fibroids and cysts again. I know I did last month, but I'm going to do it every month to make sure that I keep you guys aware of what's going on. Thank you so much, Anthony. And also, if you didn't know, that this month is also called Childhood Cancer Awareness and Suicide Prevention Month, this whole month. So we will be talking about that this month as well. Coming up on the couch, we got Regina Wells, Derek's spiritual coach. That's in October. Regina Wells will be this week actually. And you'll get to know Derek better in October. And also MzChrista in September. MzChrista, that's my girl. You guys are going to hear a lot about her. She did so much for my career in the beginning. I love her so much, and I can't wait to have her on the couch. Thank you so much, Anthony. I see you. The next Shroom Talk is September the 27th. Last Shroom Talk, we did Shrooms live on the couch. Well, my guest did, and I got to interview her. So this month, we are going to be doing more of the discussions on talking about, you know, the do's and don'ts of shrooms. So if you would like to hear more about that, that is September the 27th. September the 30th is the next Fuck Fentanyl. Anytime I do those subjects, it will not be on TikTok. It will be back on Instagram Live. For some reason, TikTok flags me whenever I do those topics. But September 30th is the next Fuck Fentanyl. Again, keep streaming on Spotify and Pandora and YouTube. That way you never miss anything. That way if I am on a platform that you miss, you won't miss these other platforms. I'm just saying. Question from the Couch drops every week. I will be dropping a new one tonight on Spotify and Pandora, as well as all my platforms. Shout out to everybody that have been hitting me up about putting it on all the other platforms, because now I am. So Question from the Couch will be dropping, and it drops every week. The Couch After Hours will be taken back up next month. Today's September, so October is literally next month. October, man. And that is every Thursday from 1 to 2 a.m. I don't know if you guys are ready for that. And whoever was tuned in the first time, it did pretty good. It did pretty good. I just, you know, with my surgery, I just been, you know, kind of behind on catching back up. So I'm catching back up to all my stuff. October, the Couch After Hours will be picking back up. The Couch is the therapy that you never knew you needed. So you never know what you might hear right here on the couch. Just make sure that you tune in to every episode. And if you miss an episode, don't even trip, because you can always go back and rewatch and re-listen. Today's episode number 136, if I'm not mistaken. And this is season number 3. Season 3. Next year we'll be on season 4. How many episodes do you think we're going to end this year with? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Next mental health talk is September the 23rd. And again, prison jail felon talk will be this whole week, including Wednesday. Now, I want to bring this up because, and I'm not bringing it up to be mean to anyone, but I'm bringing it up to make everyone aware. I seen this video yesterday of Joker. And anybody that was locked up around my time, then you guys know that Joker was locked up with us. And when I got out, something really, really terrible happened to Joker on the yard between her and some other inmates. And I really believe that she hasn't been the same since. When one of us is going through something, whether it's relapsing, addiction, anything, fighting, or just being homeless or anything like that, we need to make it a point to not record or, just get footage just for views or likes and showing people's downfall and being funny about it. Because it's nothing fucking funny about anyone that I was locked up with or anyone that I know personally, period, just anyone at all. It's not funny being homeless at all. It's not funny being strung out. It's not funny having no help from anyone. And it's not funny when you're on the yard and you go through a traumatic experience that you can't fucking shake. That's not funny. That's not funny. We should help each other. We should do and say things to lift each other up. There's no reason why we shouldn't be lifting each other up when we're going through things like that. I'm not saying just go take them off the street and put them in your house. But me and my wife, we've done that. I can't even tell you how many people we done had in our house, like, that we were locked up with, that we were just trying to help. It's not funny. It's not fun. Damn, I got the hiccups. I thought it was going to go away. But when one of us is going through something and we see somebody, we shouldn't be recording them. Water never makes my hiccups go away. The reason why I get hiccups is because I get excited or I get nervous or it's weird. We don't ever, just like when there's somebody that's being beat up or something and somebody just starts getting footage, it's like, why are y'all doing that? What is that about? If you want to help somebody, help somebody. But if you think for 1 second that helping them is you recording them and telling people, oh, wow, look at them. They homeless now. Remember how they was on the yard getting money? Okay. Fucking life happens. Shit fucking happens. Sometimes people go through shit so fucking tough on the yard that they mind is somewhere stuck. They mind is somewhere stuck. Because they didn't have nobody to protect them on the yard. There's no such thing as protection on the yard. From who? Only person that can protect you for real on the yard is you. Not even an officer, not a staff, not a warden, not a nobody. Because if a motherfucker want to get you, they gonna get you. They gonna get you. And you really better hope that it doesn't do something to you mentally to where it stays stuck, to where when you get out, you can't even function in life. You can't even do shit. You don't trust nobody. And the flashbacks in your head is so fucking severe that you go back to drugs. Well, if you steady paying for drugs, you can't pay for an apartment. You can't pay rent. You can't pay any bills because you steady trying to get your next fix. Instead of making fun of anyone that's homeless or strung out after getting out of prison, help them. Lift them up. Speak life into them. Give them resources. Help them with some resources. If you have some old clothes, take them some old clothes. Hygiene. Y'all know how them hygiene packs are. Make a hygiene pack. Make a care pack. Instead of recording them and talking shit and making fun of them and just trying to get likes on social media, do something to help. My heart goes out to Joker. You know, anyone that's gotten out and don't know how to function in the world. It's hard sometimes, especially when you've done so much time, to just get out and just know what the fuck is going on. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean that you're gonna know what the fuck is going on as an adult. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean necessarily that you know how to write a check, or shit, some of us don't even know how to count money. Steady giving half of your money away because you don't know how to count it. We have to start lifting each other up. We have to start helping each other. There's no reason why we should be talking shit or any of that. We should help. Speak life into each other. Just because somebody has so much money on the yard doesn't mean that they about to come out to a rich family. What if their family died before they even made it out? What if they spent all they had while they was in there just to keep up appearance? Some people really do that. There's some people that fake like they get canteen every week, and they don't. They go up there, and then whenever the yard gets closed and people still out there, they make it like they're still out there, and then whenever the yard opens back up, they walking back with a box full of nothing, a bag full of nothing. It's the things people do to keep up appearances in prison. And then when they get out, they don't have it like that. Well, instead of recording them and talking shit about them, if you have it like that, then you help them. Do or say something to help them. Find them some resources. Take them to go get a phone. They got free phones. They got free phones out there. If they got an apartment and they like, well, I ain't got no electricity. I ain't got no this. Take them to a place to help them get electricity. There's places that help pay for your electricity. There's places that help pay your whole bill. Instead of making fun of them, help them with some resources. I'm just saying. Also, another thing that I, seen this week was, the Reyes family. And my heart goes out to the Reyes family, and anyone that knew them, then you know that cancer sucks. And sometimes it's not an officer or drugs that kill us. Sometimes it's cancer. Sometimes it's a body sickness. So if we can take this time to give a moment of silence to the ones that we've lost, to the ones that you've seen back behind me that have lost their lives, and for the ones that have lost their lives from cancer, from any reason why they lost their life, I want to go ahead and give this moment of silence for those ones. Shout out to Kelsey for speaking out on the Prison Fellowship Academy page. Number one, it's super dope that they even get a page and they get footage like that, and they're able to talk and speak and spread the word and spread love and joy through video, through that page, because that's what that's doing. And anytime that you guys want to, keep up with any of the prison fellowship or ministries, they actually have a page that you can keep up with. One, so many women behind those walls are making a difference and changing for the better. They're setting examples. And so to be able to see those examples firsthand and to hear them is amazing. So you will see a video back there, if you haven't already seen it, of Kelsey back there speaking. If you do want to hear what she's saying, you can go to the Prison Academy, Prison Fellowship page on TikTok. Or I got it from Sarah Foreman's page. She's always keeps up-to-date posts from the Prison Fellowship Ministries. So you can find it either on her page or the Fellowship Ministry page on TikTok. I got a few more things to say, and then I'm going to wrap it up. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. It's prison, jail, felon talk. And before we wrap it up, I'm going to play one more song for you guys, and I'm going to share a couple more things with you guys. And we're going to finish it up the rest of this week. You got me the rest of this week. Ain't no stopping. Ain't no stopping us, okay? Let's get right into it. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, sending positive vibes, love, and energy your way. And healing vibes if you're hurting.
This shit is crazy, what I go through, I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. No, I can't make this. No, I can't make this shit up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. Only at the top and now you fed up. Fed up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. Working every day to get your bread up. It's really lonely at the top and now you fed up. Oh, let it go, let it go, let it go, yeah. Let it go. No, I can't make this shit up.
Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits, okay? Now, this is a little bit of news you can use. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but news you can use on a couch. I don't know if you guys seen at least 129, actually, at least 129 people killed in an attempted prison break. It was actually yesterday, early yesterday, in the Democratic Republic of Congo. That's the largest prison in the country. And they still try to escape. A video can be found with dozens of bloody bodies on the ground. Like I said, it's only Tuesday. This literally just happened yesterday. Anyone that has done any time, y'all already know, trying to escape. Trying to escape from prison, you can get more time. There has been people trying to escape from even Mabel Bassett. You don't think they didn't get any more time? 9 times out of 10, you're going to be on a lockdown facility if they didn't kill you for trying to leave. Now, I haven't seen any officers in Oklahoma like have a gun pointed towards any offenders, like going towards the gate or anything like that. But who's to say that there's not any officers on the outside with guns drawn already? Which I don't know for sure if it was. I never seen them. Or even whenever there was a girl that tried to escape, I never heard of her getting shot at or anything like that. But that can happen. And if it happens, it can really fuck up a lot of shit in a prison. If you had good things going on as far as like classes, and no, not gonna happen, because the facility is gonna be shut down. The facility is gonna be shut down until further notice. And sometimes they don't open a facility, even if it wasn't you that was involved. Sometimes they don't open a facility back up until another year. They don't give a fuck if you don't get no rec time, none of that shit, because somebody tried to escape and they ain't having that. In this case, they actually murdered the inmates that tried to escape. And is that considered murder if you're just trying to stop an inmate from escaping and that's your job? But it's gotta be another way to stop an inmate from running away. It's gotta be something else that you guys can do besides killing an inmate for trying to escape. It's gotta be another way. Rubber balls. How come they couldn't use rubber bullets? Instead, 129 are dead. It's crazy because imagine you let your roommate talk you into escaping. And they was like, well, if we get caught, all they gonna do is bring us back. But that's not what they did. They literally was shooting to kill. They wasn't shooting to stop. They were shooting to kill. That literally just happened yesterday. So if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, make sure that you go back, check it out, do your research, check it out yourself. It's crazy, but it happens. Riots, escapes. These are the things that happen in prison. And if you decide that you're one of those ones that want to escape, you have to remember that it's fair game. These officers don't give a fuck about you anyway. So if they do have a rifle gun, they're going to shoot to kill. If you don't have a solid plan to get the fuck up out of that prison, and you like, you know what, I got a life sentence anyway, I'm just going to escape. If you are one of those ones, you better make for damn certain that you get the fuck on. Because if they have a gun, then you're gone. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Don't even trip. I will see you tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day on the couch, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles. And it was Prison Jail Felon Talk. It's this whole week. So if you would like to share your story, you still got time. If you would like to send your glow up, you still got time. If you would like to send the people that is still in that you miss, even if they, it could be a male, female, you could still send them. Send your glow ups. You are to be celebrated. Shout out to all the ones that have sent in their glow up, and even the ones that haven't. If you are still out, you are to be celebrated. It's not easy staying out, especially when you're a habitual feloner. You like to go back. So I'll see y'all tomorrow on the couch. Good night. I love you guys. Good night. Love you, YouTube. Good night.